This is exercise 3B and the topic is the percentages, and it is from D1 updated 7th edition, and we are working with question number 1. In question number 1, the question stated is find the value of the following, and the first part of the question says increase. We have to increase 60 by 35%. We have to calculate increase in 60, mean 60 is increase. For increase we use this addition sign, and in 60 we have an increase of 35%. So 35% of 60. This is one of the way. Otherwise, what you can do, you can take 35% of 60, then add it. But we'll do it with this method. This is 60 plus, now you'll reduce it with 3 and 5, and we come up with the final answer 81. And this is non-calculator work, and most of the time it comes in the non-calculator part of the paper. So when we talk about its B part, that is increase 28 by 125%, means we have to increase 128 by, in 128 we have to take, first we'll write the question, increase 128 by 125%. So what we are going to do, you will write 128 and we have to increase 128, that's why we are placing addition sign, by 125%. We have to take 125% increase in 128. So it comes, I'm just taking it, simplifying it with 25 stable. So it is 28 actually, not 128. Okay, I'm doing it with 28, then we'll do with 128 as well. So the final answer comes 288, but actually it was 28, so we'll do it with 28 as well. Increase 28 by 125%. So what is solution becoming? This is 28, and for increase we use this addition sign. It is increased by 125%. 125% in 28. So when you reduce it by 25 5 times, 25 5 times, 4 times, and 4 7 times, it comes 28 plus 35, and your answer comes 63. So 28 means when you increase it by 125, your final answer comes 63. Now we'll be talking about its C part. It is of decrease. Decrease mean now you have to decrease the value. Increase mean by the given percentage of the number you have to increase it, and for the decrease you have to put subtraction sign. So for C part of the question, what C part says, it is what C part says, this is decrease what? Decrease 120 by 45%. So you'll write it in this way, 120. First you will write 120, then for decrease this subtraction sign, and it is decreased by 45%. So there is a decrease of 45 in it. I'm reducing it with 2 first. So 120 minus 9 6 times 54, and your final answer comes 66. After that, the D part is, this is a little bit tricky. What B part says, this is also of decrease. Decrease 216 by, I'm erasing this one of the part of the question. So when you have to take increase, you will use that addition sign, or in case of decrease you will use subtraction sign. So what I am going to do here for the D part, this is decrease 216 by 37 whole 1 by 2%. So 216 is decreased by, you will convert it whenever it's a mixed number, you will convert it into improper fraction. This comes when you multiply 37 into 74 plus 175 divided by 2, and for percentage it is 1 by 100 multiplied by 216. So when you will do it, finally 25 3 times 75, 4 times 100, then with 4 it is 4 5 times 20, 4 4s are 16, and this is 27 with 2. So 216 minus 27 3 times 81, and by doing its subtraction you get 5 135 answer comes. You can even check it with calculator as well. So this was all about question number 1. Now we'll be talking about question number 2 as well. So what question number 2 says, this is even very much easy. You have to calculate the value of the following, and the question stated is 20%. Question number 2's A part is 20% of a number is 17. Find the number. Over here, the question is 20% of a number is 17. Find the number. Now just you have to follow the words. 20% of a number, let the number be x, is 17, and you have to calculate it. What percentage mean? In the denominator you will replace it by 100 and it becomes in this way. You have to separate this x from here. 2 by 10 is equal to 17. Use basic rules of algebra. With cross multiplication you can easily get it. 2x is equal to 170, and x will be 170 will be divided by 2. It comes 85 from here. So this was A part. Now I'll be talking about its B part as well. This is even very much easy. What B part of the question says, over here the B part is 175% of a number is 49. Find the number. Over here simply you have to follow the words like 175% and the number bx of a number multiplied with that number is 49. You have to find the number. For percentages, you'll divide it by 100. This is equal to 49, and you can even simply reduce it with 25 table. 25 5 times 125, 6 times 150, and 7 times this 175. And from here 49 multiplied by 4, I did the cross multiplication here, like it was 7 by 4, x is equal to 49 by 1. So you can cross multiply it, and further 49 multiplied by 4 divided by 7, it comes x is equal to 28. So all these questions come in the question paper with non-calculator one. So you will not use calculator in most of the time for 100, 125, 150, 175. You use table of 25 or 5 for the simplification. So now we'll be talking about C part. It is a little bit different question from A and B part. What C part says, it is the result. Whenever they talk about a result, the result of a number is the result of a number when decreased by 15% is 161. Find the number. We have to find the number. Now just confirm it. Is it increase or decrease? So if it is increased, then it comes, it is increased, not decreased. The result of a number when increased by, it is increased by 15% is 161. Find the number. So what we are going to do is, the result of a number, this is very much simple. The result of a number, the result is means result is 161 of a number when the number is increased. Let the number be x, and the result is 161. And when is this result? When that number is increased by 15%. In that number there is an increase of 15%. So this is 1x, and I'll be doing it with this simple way. This becomes 0.15x is equal to 161, and 1 plus 0.15 will be 1.15x is equal to 161. Moreover, x would be equal to 161 divided by 1.51. You can do it manually, or you can use your calculator, and your final answer comes 40. So 40 is the number. When you take 15% of 40, your answer is coming 161. So first of all, you have to suppose the number, then you will be talking about its increase or decrease in the number. What the next part says, the D1 of the part says, this is This is the last part of the question. What D part says, the result of the number this is D part of the question number 2, exercises 3B. This is D part, the result of a number. The result of a number when decreased by when decreased by 20% is 192. Find the number. We have to find the number. This is even very much easy. The result of a number is 192. It is given. Whenever they talk about a result, this is the answer which comes after equal to sign. So you'll write 192 here. And when this result comes, when a number is decreased by 20%, there is a decrease of 20% in the number. So in place of percentage, I've written 100 in the denominator. So it becomes 0.2x is equal to 192, and this is 1x. 1 minus 0. You'll subtract it in this way, so your answer comes 0.88. So for this one, your answer is 0.88x is equal to 192, and simply when you separate x from here, 192 can be divided by 0.88, and your final answer comes 240. You can use calculator here, otherwise manual calculation can be done. It depends upon the question scenario. Either you can use calculator, otherwise this is even very much easy. 192 divided by 88 multiplied by 100. You just keep on doing mental calculation, reduce it with too many times, you will come with the answer. So this was all about D part of the question. Now I'll be talking about question number 3. What question number 3 says, this is even very much easy. In question number 3, there is a little bit statement which is about percentages. What question number 3 says, this is there is an elastic band which is 72 meter long initially length. So elastic band length is this one initially, and it is stretched to, after stretching length, it is also given data in the question. After stretching, the band length becomes the band length is 90, and you have to calculate the percentage increase in the length. First you will calculate what increase is there. You will simply subtract 90 minus 72. It comes we'll do the subtraction. It is 18 centimeter. And when you talk about percentage increase or increase percentage, it would be percentage increase will be the increase value you'll write in the numerator divided by the original one, that was 72, because there is an increase in 72, so you'll write it in the denominator, not this 91. This was after stretching. We have to see the change in 72, how much percentage is change in 72 comes to make it 90 and multiply it with 90, and we come up with multiply it with 100 for the percentages, and we come out like I'm going to reduce it with 9 stable, then 9 8 times 72, 2 times 18, to 1 times 2 4, and then 425 times gives you 100. So there is 25% increase in the percentage of 72 that comes as a result of 90 from here. So this was all about question number 3. That's it. We'll be talking about next question in the next session, and please do subscribe so that many of the students can watch all these data. Thank you.